Today we're going to be looking at the Sigma 70-200 lens. Now you might be saying to yourself, Sigma, why are you looking at a Sigma lens? Don't you want Canon or Nikon? Those are the professional choices. Well, yes, they are the professional choices, but they are also significantly more expensive. So the Sigma is a budget, more affordable lens, but it does come highly rated. There's a lot of reviews out there. People have shot with this lens. It's an older lens, so we might see an upgrade or a version 2 at some point in the near future. But I thought I'd take a look at the 70-200 Sigma because it's just such a cool lens. It's a 2.8 and it's got an affordable price point. It comes in all the different mounts that you could ever want. So it comes in this nice little carry pouch. Of course, most lenses of this size and caliber do. But if we take it out, we can take a look here, and we'll just set that to the side. And here it is. So in terms of size and weight, it's on par with any other 70-200 that you might use. This does have stabilization. So you might be thinking, oh, well, if it's cheaper, maybe it doesn't have stabilization. It does have stabilization built in. I'm not going to be showing any sample photos or anything. This is just a brief overview of kind of the hardware. I'll probably do a more in-depth review of this lens at some point, but I just wanted to kind of share my thoughts on why I thought this was a good choice for people who are looking to, save some money, keep costs down, but still get a high quality piece of glass. Now we've got 77 millimeter diameter here on the front for your filter threads, which is good because 77 is pretty common, and a lot of my lenses happen to be in that range, anywhere from 72 to 82. 77 probably being the most common. Nice lens hood, certainly deep, plenty deep. So you've got that to work with, and we've got the back cap here. This is the EF mount, so for Canon glass, but like I said, it comes with Nikon. You can get even the Sigma mount, so you have some flexibility there. And we've got the nice tripod foot for more secure mounting, which is always nice to have. I do believe you can take this off though if you, for some reason, don't want it. On the side, we've got autofocus, manual focus. We've also got stabilization off, and then settings 1 and 2, depending on which mode of stabilization you want. Zoom ring right here, 70-200. That's what you got. And we've got the focusing ring right here. Now this is actually backwards from the way I'm used to doing it. I'm used to kind of zooming here and focusing up here. So that'll be a little bit interesting to get used to, zooming up front and focusing back a ring. But muscle memory, you train it enough and you'll learn the new system, whatever it is. Now, I don't like that there aren't hard stops for the focus ring. You can just keep spinning forever and ever and ever, and you'll never stop. So you can hear it click when it stops and hits the end of the focus, but it just keeps spinning. And I know that's a common trait of autofocus lenses, but from a video perspective, it's not the most helpful. Now, I'll put these lens caps back on just so I don't get too much junk and debris on the lens elements. But from a price to performance ratio, because that's what everyone, it's not worth, no matter what you're spending, you want to get good quality out of it, right? So I will have more to say on that in the near future, but this does come highly rated by a lot of different people online. It is the budget shooter's kind of lens in the 70-200 range. But the nice thing about this, or any 70-200 or any lens, you can actually find them, used if it's in good condition. You can find them used at a decent discount. So you might like buying new, but if you're okay with the option of buying something used, if it's in good condition, if there's good photos and it's a reliable seller, definitely look at the used options for lenses, because you'd have to treat it pretty badly to get messed up, and lenses can last quite a while. It's not like electronics or something that are going to go bad easily. Now, the autofocus motors could go bad. There are electronic parts on this that could break down, but it's probably not as common of an issue. So if you're going to buy used, obviously test it right away and make sure that it's all good and working, but you can probably find some pretty good discounts if you do decide to buy used. So it's kind of I wouldn't say always buy your stuff used or always buy your stuff new. You gotta kind of take it item by item, piece by piece, and see what's going to make the most sense for you and your budget. But if you are looking to save money, that's another way to kind of get around the high price tag of a lot of nice lenses, which this is a nice lens. I gotta say, overall, in terms of build quality, It doesn't feel as nice as the Canon 7200 Mark II, but it feels good. And for essentially like half the cost, you're saving a good amount of money if you were to go with an option like this.